Greek mythology is a very popular lore for many ages. Many people know about the gods and goddesses of Greek mythology. People also know about their creatures such as Cerberus, the Hydra, and the Minotaur. In this presentation, I will be informing what the origin stories of these creatures were and what was their purpose: to protect or destroy. One of the most popular mythological creatures, as seen in many movies and books, is the three-headed canine known as Cerberus. Though in the movie Harry Potter, Cerberus was a cute puppy, in reality, Cerberus was actually a very dangerous monster, with the nickname of Hound of Hades. Cerberus' appearance was believed to be of a dog with a serpent's tail and lion claws. His looks made for a scary beast, but the three heads also symbolize the past, present, and the future, which is also seen in the witches that accompanied Hades as well. Cerberus was chained in front of the passage to hell, as believed his purpose was to torment and guard the gates. Cerberus fawned on the dead or new spirits that entered, but would savagely eat anyone trying to pass back through the gates and return to the land of the living without permission, as stated in the article, Cerberus, legendary hellhound of the underworld. Another reference of Cerberus being used as a watchdog was in the book series of Harry Potter, where he was placed to guard the entrance of Chamber of Secrets. This hellhound is known in the Greek mythology between two stories of Orpheus and Hercules. Unfortunately, Orpheus was a victim of the guardian, and Hercules was the conqueror of the beast. Cerberus was born from Typhon, which was said to be a dragon as well as a god, and he had large glowing eyes and hundreds of wings, as well as heads, as described in the article Cerberus the Three-Headed Dog. His mother was Echidna, who was half woman and half serpent, who lured men to eat them. Just like his parents, Cerberus also had the power to turn people into stone when gazed upon. Though Cerberus is a monster, he was born to be the guardian of hell and aid Hades with the undead. From a terrifying beast to another, the Minotaur is yet another popular creature from Greek mythology. The Minotaur had the head of a bull and the body of a man, and was placed to guard the labyrinth. The Minotaur was the offspring of Pasiphae, who was married to Minos, and the unsacrificed white bull. Pasiphae, who was married to Minos, was cursed from Minos not sacrificing a beautiful white bull that was given to him by Poseidon. Because of his broken promise to Poseidon, Pasiphae was cursed to fall in love with the white bull, and then such created the Minotaur. The birth of the creature angered Minos, and he asked the sculptor known as Daedalus to create a labyrinth. Daedalus created the labyrinth with unlimited corridors and cells where the Minotaur could be held captive. It was said that victims who entered never returned out. Eventually, Minos used the labyrinth to his advantage, and sent warriors and citizens from enemy armies to be sacrificed to the Minotaur. Though the origin story and the purpose of the Minotaur was not planned, he was still a well-known mythical guardian. Lastly, another mythical guardian was the Hydra, who was, in a way, a brother to Cerberus. Like Cerberus, the Hydra's father was also Typhon, and his mother was Echidna. The Hydra was a water serpent with 9 heads and was believed to be unbeatable. Its purpose was not only to guard the swamps of hell, but also known for the terrorizing of Lake Lerna. This lake is where the monster would emerge and attack people and livestock of Lerna. Not only did he devour and destroy the people of Lerna, but he had powers like the rest of his family. Unlucky victims who would try to defeat the Hydra would soon find out that every head they attempted to cut off, another 3 heads grew back to replace it. This made it almost impossible to annihilate the creature. Though many perished while fighting the Hydra, there was one warrior who finally was able to defeat him. Hercules, who was also known to conquer Cerberus, was the Hydra's destruction. Many know plenty of stories from Greek mythology and all have favorite gods or heroes. But some people like me love the stories about the creatures that were created to defend and destroy. The Hydra, Cerberus, and the Minotaur were all beasts that were created to guard and terrorize the people of Greek mythology. These creatures were horrific monsters created through curses and evil, but were given purposes to protect entrances or escapes from the mortal and the undead. There are plenty other monstrous guardians, but these were some of the popular mythical creatures, and they all had very interesting origins and motives. Thank you guys so much.